So welcome back, guys, to another video, and it's crazy to think Nintendo Switch turning 5 years old. And I think a lot of people can agree with me that saying that this has been a fantastic Nintendo console. It's really put Nintendo back on the map, and it's been such a pleasure to collect for. And today I wanted to go over my physical Switch collection. That's why it's a lot bare on this side. I have over 50 Switch games physically. Digitally, though, I have over 300. It's been quite a journey. But, I'm going to go through some of the games that we all know. I'm not going to go too far in depth with, but I have some gems in here that I think you guys should definitely check out. Alright, so this is the first stack, and I'm smart. I'm not showing off the spine, so you guys can't read ahead of me. But the first game I want to talk about is Dragon Ball FighterZ. I got this during a sale at GameStop, the buy two, get one. And I'm a big fan of 2D fighters, so being a big Dragon Ball Z fan, I definitely had to check this out, and I absolutely love it. It's so good. I did not buy any of the DLC. I haven't played it in quite some time, so I'm not sure how the online and fighting game community is embracing this game, but from what I played, it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy it. Made me think of going back, to the late 90s and emulating some Dragon Ball Z 2D fighters on the Super Famicom. That's what made me think of it. It was quite a nostalgic trip. But yes, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, Dragon Ball Z Fighters or Dragon Ball FighterZ, definitely check it out. This next game I got in a clearance bin at Walmart. I always check your clearance bins at Walmart, guys. I mean, there are some great games sometimes they put down really, really cheap. And that is Katamari Damacy Reroll. Got it for about 20 bucks. And, I have fond memories of this game on the PS2 with my friend Mikey. We would play this for hours, and we just loved the music, loved the style. It's so freaking fun, and it plays pretty good in handheld. But even like the version on PSP, I prefer to play on the television because I feel like you can just kind of embrace more the atmosphere, which is very, very just crazy. But yes, check your Walmart clearance bin, because you might find this game dirt cheap. Definitely pick it up. I had to buy this when I saw it on Amazon because I thought it was just a strictly limited release, but apparently they had a reissue and I had to jump on it. But that is the Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors, a Super Nintendo beat 'em up that was remade for the Nintendo Switch. It's not going to blow your mind, but it's still an awesome game. I absolutely love the Ninja Warriors. It's one of my favorite arcade games. So when I saw this, I had to get it, and to my surprise, inside of it is an alternate cover, which is really, really cool. I mean, I don't think I like this cover a little bit more. Plus, it's got the spine. The other one doesn't have. I'm weird. I like to have all the red spines. I like everything to be uniform. But back to this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good 2D fighter on the Switch. It was also on the Super Nintendo originally by Taito. It's a really good game. You should definitely check it out. Now, most of the games that I have in my physical collection are all hits, no filler. But this one right here, as much as I enjoy it, I feel bad that I spent full retail on it. And that was WarioWare Get It Together. I'm a big WarioWare fan. I love, all the mini games, how quick and snappy it is, how you can just play it for a couple minutes, or you can play for an hour like I have before, a couple of bottles of beer. But yes, this is a really good game. I definitely recommend it. If you find it on sale, definitely jump on it. Oh man, this game right here, I actually took a day off work. I requested a day off because I had to get this game first thing in the morning. I went and got myself a really nice breakfast, went to GameStop and picked it up because I had it on pre-order. That is Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Now, this is all the Street Fighters, minus the EX series, because we don't really talk about that. But it's got Street Fighter 1 through Third Strike to Alpha 3. It's got online multiplayer, which was the main reason why I got it. I feel bad that you can't play all the Street Fighters in multiplayer, but the ones that matter you can, like Street Fighter Alpha 2 or Championship Edition. It's a really, really good compilation. I haven't played it in a long time, so I don't know how the online is. I knew when I first started playing, the online wasn't too great. Then they improved it. Then I quit playing. But I'm pretty sure there are people out there that are still going to this to play Street Fighter. I feel like this is like the definitive way to play Street Fighter online at this time. This one right here. How many of you guys had this copy in your collection just because you knew it was going to be limited? The Mario 3D All-Stars. Yeah, I had to pre-order it. I knew it was going to be limited. Even though there's tons of copies out there, it's not that rare. But I had to get it. You know, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, classic titles. You can't really explain too much more about it. One of the most anticipated hype games of 2021, Metroid Dread. And you know, I absolutely celebrate this game. I love this game. And what I love even more about it is seeing some of the tweets from big name gaming journalists that were complaining how hard this game was because they didn't know where to go. That reminded me right there that this is going to be a great game, because that's how it was back in the Nintendo Power days, baby. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just exploring the world of Metroid, and this definitely just knocks it out of the park. If you're a big Metroid fan and you haven't played Metroid Dread yet, you owe yourself to get a copy of this title. One of my absolute favorite shooters on the Nintendo Switch, so much so I bought it twice. I got a digital copy and I ended up getting a physical on PlayAsia. Rolling Gunner, really fantastic game. One of my friends, Darian, posted about it on Facebook, and I was like, man, I gotta get this game. I gotta get it. It's so good. And it's still one of my favorite shooters, especially for 2021. And it's not too hard. I feel like folks that get a little too intimidated by shmups, definitely check out Rolling Gunner. You'll definitely have a rolling good time. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I played it for a long time. I hadn't played it again in about a year. My village is probably on fire, and people are probably putting up posters asking where I've been for the past year. It's Animal Crossing. All right, and the next game is a game that I've been wanting to get my nephew into. You know, the thing that sucks is this game's value has been going higher. But Dragon Quest Builders 2, you know, my nephew loves Minecraft, he loves Monster Hunter. And if you're like my nephew, definitely check out Dragon Quest Builders. I mean, I'm not big into Minecraft, but this has been a lot of fun, especially set in the Dragon Quest world, and it's actually got a cohesive story to it and lots of Easter eggs to the series as well. Very, very fantastic game. And a remake that I really enjoyed, I know it's kind of a mixed bag, but that is Trials of Mana, the remake of Trials of Mana. I mean, I thought this was a really good game. The voice acting's a little shoddy, but you know, I was playing this during quarantine when COVID had just happened, and what better way to stay in the house all day than to play a really fun action RPG. I cannot stress how much I love Trials of Mana. Is it the most amazing game ever? Absolutely not, but it's a lot of fun. This is a game I had on the Nintendo Wii U, and I ended up rebuying it because I'm one of those weird people that I absolutely loved the Wii U back when it was out, and I really defended it. You can go back to some of my older videos where I talked about the Wii U, but with that being said, I still ended up rebuying the games on the Switch because I'm a freaking monster. But Super Mario, New Super Mario U Deluxe. Really, really fun game. There's really not much to add to it. It's 2D Mario. It's on the Switch. It was on the Wii U. New Super Mario. It's Mario. Speaking of Mario, you know, this is a must-have for any Switch owner, and that is Mario Odyssey. Probably one of the best 3D Mario games. That's right, I said it. I like this more than Mario 64. I like it more than Sunshine. Galaxy gives me motion sickness. This one, though, absolutely love it. I got this on I think this was the last game I got on a midnight release. Come to think about it. More Mario. Oh my gosh. But this one right here was one of my biggest surprises. I did not expect this to be so good. It was one of the earliest Switch titles I bought, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Really good strategy RPG with Mario and the Rabbids. And I mean, I like it so much. Where is it? Yeah. I like this game so much that I actually got the little Peach figure where she's like taking a selfie. Like, she's my favorite character in the game. Like, I absolutely love Mario Rabbids, and I think they're making a sequel. I'm looking forward to it. Rayman Legends. I had it on the Wii U. I think I have it on PS3. I think I have it on PS4. Really solid platformer. I'm a big Rayman fan. So, yeah. Rayman. You can find this game dirt cheap. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. And another early title I bought for the Nintendo Switch, and I absolutely love this game, Cave Story. And you know, I bought this game, I did a review of it, and what I really like about it is I like all the goodies inside of it. One, it's got like this crazy Japanese like alternate cover. Then you also got a soundtrack, a mini disc soundtrack, and a full colored instruction manual. Like look at that. I wish we got more manuals for the Switch, but yeah, I bought it because, you know, I always heard people talk really highly of Cave Story, and so I bought it, and I had no idea it was going to have all these goodies in it. So I became a big Nikilis fan, the publishers of this game, and got a lot of games for a while, because every time they'd come out with a physical copy, it'd always come out with a bunch of goodies. And, you know, what fun is it to have a physical if you don't have any goodies with it, too? This next game, I was really stoked when they made an announcement of it. I was really, like, buzzed on some wine and made a reaction video. But that is Mega Man 11. You know, when this game came out, was right around the time we got hit with Hurricane Florence. And unfortunately, I was in Charlotte, which is like 4 hours away from where I am. And this game really helped me out because, you know, being 4 hours away from home and knowing that some crazy storms coming through and not knowing what you're going to come home to, it's very, very stressful. Very, very stressful. Less stressful than Mega Man 11, because it's got a little bit of difficulty to it. But no, really, this game, absolutely love it. Great title. I really hope Capcom does more with Mega Man. I mean, we finally got Mega Man 11. Let's go with 12. Come on. Or a new Mega Man X would be awesome. Another published Nikilis game, because it does have it's got all the goodies. I will show off the goodies. Tiny Barbarian DX. Now, I played this game for a good period of time. It's very difficult. The Barbarian's very small, hence the name. But I didn't think he was going to be that small. Matter of fact, he's so small, I don't recommend this game in handheld mode. You want to play this on the TV. But it came with some stuff. It came with like a nice alternate cover, full colored manual. Yeah, it's a nice manual, nice and glossy. I would say this manual is actually better quality than the Cave Story one, and a little burlap sack of, yeah, he's riding a bee, the Barbarian riding a bee. That's pretty cool. Next stack, okay? Collection of Mana. It's got, you know, Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, and Trials of Mana. I got it for like 24 bucks at GameStop. It was part of the buy two, get one. Had to get it. So it's nice knowing that I had the original Trials of Mana, but I also had the remake on the Switch. And also Final Fantasy Adventure, very underrated. Sword of Mana, not so good. The remake that was on the Game Boy Advance, it was kind of, but yeah. The Mana series, you can't go wrong with Second Densetsu. Really good stuff. I really wish I enjoyed this game as much as some people. I just couldn't get into it. Astral Chain. You know, I still have this game in my collection because I want to go back and play this. I want to go back and give it a second chance, but I couldn't really get into it. I love the style. I love the music. I love everything about it but the controls. The controls are just a little bit much. There's a little too much going on with this game, but yeah, I bought this. Actually, bought this the same day I bought the Mana collection. It was with the buy two get one. I ended up getting this game, but I definitely want to give it a second go because I hear a lot of people say this is a great game, but I just couldn't get into it. It happens. One of the best remakes of all time. Wonder Boy, Dragon's Trap. This is a great hand-drawn remake of one of my most beloved games I remember playing on the Game Gear of all consoles. I played this a lot on the Game Gear, the Dragon's Curse. And what I like about this too is you can switch it to the retro style, the Master System style. The game also came out on the TurboGrafx 16, and that's a really good version as well. But man, if you find this game out in the wild, definitely pick it up. I think this was a limited run, not the company. It was like limited in the sense they didn't put out a whole lot, but I believe it was .emu Yeah, .emu, and I'm trying to, it looked like it was published by Arc System Works. If I'm not mistaken, I think Nikilis also put out a version of this as well. They published it, but either way, really, really good game. One of my most disappointing games on the Switch, Yoshi's Crafted World. I absolutely loved Woolly World on the Wii U. That was such a whimsical, cute little Yoshi game. This one kind of missed the mark though. I mean, it's not bad, but it's like eating a really good meal and you couldn't finish it, so you put the rest of it in the refrigerator and you warm it back up and it doesn't taste the same. This game is the equivalent of microwave French fries. That's what it is. Yoshi's Crafted World is like microwave French fries. Oh God. And this is turning about a year old. I bought this for myself for Valentine's last year. And that is Super Mario 3D World. And you know, I had it on the Wii U. Absolutely love it. But I mainly bought this for Bowser's Fury. It's such a good 3D Mario. It's like its own campaign, it's open world. If you've played 3D Worlds and you're like, oh, I've played that so much on the Wii U, why should I get it on the Switch? Bowser's Fury is the reason why you should get it on the Switch, and it is absolutely amazing. And it's got online multiplayer too. Keep that in mind. This was an interesting title sent by my friend Mikey for my birthday. He came over to my job and was like, hey, happy birthday, and gave me this game. Killer Queen Black. It's actually an arcade game, and it's, you know, a command and conquer kind of like multiplayer game. It makes you think of Joust. It's very jousty. Not bad. I mean, I want to play it more. I think he bought this with anticipations of me and him playing this online together, but it never happened. I'm the worst person when it comes to playing games online. Like, anyone who asks for my Switch code, be forewarned, I'm probably never going to play with you. Because I don't play games that much online. I just don't do it. It's weird. Also, Bayonetta 2, or Bayonetta 1 and 2. Another Wii U repurchase. I don't care. Because I love Bayonetta. I love Bayonetta so much, I'm looking forward to Bayonetta 3, like most people. But it's a game that doesn't take itself seriously. It's stylish. It's got a good soundtrack. It's got Frank Sinatra in it. Bayonetta. Can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with Bayonetta. Unless you play the original on PS3. Just saying. None of my games are in alphabetical order, but I can see a theme. I can see sometimes I put games together that kind of go together. So I'll go ahead and show these off at the same time. Zelda Breath of the Wild. One of the best Zeldas of all time. If you don't believe me, look at the sales numbers. This is the best-selling Zelda game of all time, and it's absolutely amazing. Can't wait for the sequel. And Link's Awakening, the remake on the Switch. Really, really fun remake. I absolutely love this game. I played it all the time on the Game Boy. So when I heard about the remake, I had to get it. I love the art style. I know some people were not too fond of it, but I mean, the little look. I had to get the amiibo. Like, that's just freaking adorable. It's like a little claymation. Freaking awesome. Very old school Zelda marketing, by the way. Luigi's Mansion 3. I love Luigi's Mansion. And part 3 is really, really good. I love the co-op and the introduction of the Gooigi. I really think I'm gonna replay this game during Halloween. I might do a live stream or something. This was a really good game. Remastered A Wonderful 101. It was originally a Kickstarter. I did not partake in the Kickstarter. I ended up getting this for $30 on Amazon. And I loved it on the Wii U. I honestly still haven't played it on the Switch. I have it in my Switch. I haven't played it yet. But it's a really fun game. I love the fact that it's pretty much like Pikmin meets Super Sentai. I love that stuff. And Platinum Games, you guys make great stuff. Whew. Okay. Limited run release. I usually don't buy a whole lot from limited run, but this is one that I made an exception to. And that is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. One of the first games I ever downloaded, actually, when I got my Xbox 360. This is one of the very first games I got, and really fun, you know, retro style beat 'em up. I don't want to say 8-bit because, I mean, let's face it, this looked a lot better than any Nintendo game we ever played. But it's got that kind of flair to it, and, you know, I'm glad that this game got a physical release. It's been way too long. It does come with like a little card. It comes with an alternate cover and an instruction manual. So yeah, I mean, you get some premium content getting this, and I think I spent like $60. So full retail. Game that needed a physical release for the longest time. Scott Pilgrim. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. I'm a big fan of this series, but and I did a review. I did a review of this game, but I'm kind of on the fence now. That was Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. I really think this is a game for the fans. Because as you guys can see, you can like switch the cover, make it look like the Master System. Even comes with the manual. Even the cartridge itself kind of has that Master System look. But it's okay. I really wish they would have improved some of the things in Alex Kidd, because as much as I love that series, it has not aged well. Compared to like Mario and Sonic, Alex Kidd is very old school and very, very difficult. Ys 9. I absolutely love this game. I believe I'm using the alternate cover, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I am. That's because it comes. This is the cool thing. It came with a manual, came with a like merchandise thing, and even came with a code for the soundtrack, which I'm not showing that because I haven't redeemed it yet, and I don't want you guys to steal it because you guys are thieves sometimes. I know you guys. But yeah, this is the original cover right here. But I'm using this alternate cover because I think it looks a lot cooler. But, not the best port of Ys 9. I will go ahead and say that. It's not the best. It's got some frame rate issues, but it is not unplayable. It is a game that I would definitely recommend to new Ys fans. I think you guys would really enjoy Ys 9. Ys 8, it's one of my all-time favorites on the Switch, but 9 is definitely a close second. The game takes a while for it to open up, because you kind of stay in the city for the longest time. But once you get out of the city, oh man, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Got this game right after a breakup, and I was like, I want to play an RPG, and I knew Nocturne was kind of depressing, but I had no idea. I was like, I had to stop playing it. It's a very depressing RPG because you feel like you're just alone in the world. And is it a great game? I don't know. I haven't finished it. But when I played, I really, really enjoyed it. I'll have to get back to it. I did the same thing to the PS2 version, by the way. Never finished it. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I got this day one, as well as the Joy-Cons. I had the box over there. I really want to like Skyward Sword. The motion controls are not the best. The button-only controls are even worse, though. It's just, I don't know. As much as I love the story and I love the art style, I just cannot get into this game, and I feel really bad because Skyward Sword, I want to keep it in the collection just because it's a good game. It's just not my game, if that makes any sense. Do you guys ever do that? Do you guys ever keep games in your collection because you know it's good, but you know you're not going to play it? It happens. R-Type Final 2. I got this on Amazon. I got a collector's edition. I got the box over there. Very difficult shmup. It's a 2D shmup or shooter. And, I really try to get people into the shooter genre. And so I try to, I'd be honest if the games are hard or not. This is a difficult game. Lots of DLC, lots of fanfare to the R-Type series. But it's a really, really good game. I really enjoyed it. Man, this game kind of depressed me a little bit because I wanted more. This game is really lacking content. That's Mario Golf Super Rush. I bought it day one, physical, obviously, and full retail. And yeah, I love the Mario Golf series, but this is kind of missed the mark on this. This is kind of a bogey right here. Mario Golf, bogey. Cotton reboot. You can't go wrong with Cotton. And this is a reboot. This is a revamp of the first game. Brand new graphics. It's a lot of fun. I cannot recommend it enough. And unlike R-Type Final 2, it's a little easier. It's not too difficult. So, not too bad. Another remake, not as good as the previous remake. Wonder Boy, Aisha, and Monster World. I liked Dragon's Trap because it was like hand-drawn, where this is more like 3D polygon. So it looks kind of dated. It's more of a budget release. It feels like this was like a canceled PS2 game that they remastered. Or no, it feels like a canceled like PS3 game they remastered and re-put out later on. Is it terrible? No. It's a good game. I'm just saying graphic-wise it's kind of budgety. But it does come with a exclusive download of the original Monster World, which is really awesome. Nothing really to show. I was kind of sad it had no like manual or soundtrack or anything like that, so that was kind of sad. One of the best platformers on the Switch. It's on PS4 and Steam and all that stuff too. But Kaze, I did a review of it. You guys can check it out right up there. But yeah, if you like Donkey Kong Country, Kaze and the Wild Mask. Gotta get it. It's so good. And this one I'm not going to talk too much about because I am doing a review of it, but Death Smiles 1 and 2. Got physical from the Play Asia. I didn't want to screw around and do limited run. Went ahead and got Play Asia. I got it for $40 plus shipping. That's all I'm going to say because I'm doing a review of this one. Speaking of reviews, a recent review I did was Cotton Rock and Roll. You guys can check that out. So glad I got a physical of this. Again, this is another game I pre-ordered from Play Asia. What was funny is I pre-ordered a lot of stuff from Play Asia first thing in the morning, and my bank actually froze my account. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, I'm just buying Japanese imports. So, okay. Owlboy is definitely a game I cannot recommend enough for people to play. Matter of fact, I got this last year for my nephew's birthday. He was kind of apprehensive about playing it. He played it and he absolutely loved it. It's such a great like Metroidvania style 2D platforming action game. I cannot recommend Owlboy enough. One of my favorites on the Nintendo Switch. New Pokemon Snap, very, very lackluster. Very sad that this game did not live up to my expectations because I've been wanting a Pokemon Snap for a long time since the N64. It was like they come out with the DS. I'm like, oh man, Pokemon Snap would be great on that. 3DS, oh, Pokemon Snap would be good on that. Switch, oh, Pokemon Snap would be good on that. You know, it was like every Nintendo console was like, we need a Snap. Snap, we got Switch. Not as good. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia. I felt like Pokemon Snap on the N64 was such a great game. Speaking of great games, I'm not going to get into this one because this is kind of let's look. Yeah, this is mostly like a lot of the go-tos for the Switch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. First like Switch game I got. Freaking awesome. Dragon Quest 11, the definitive edition. Still haven't finished it. Still need to finish it. I hear so many great things about it. And yeah, I need to finish it. Super Smash Brothers. What can you say? Smash Brothers. I don't have any of the DLC. I didn't buy any of the fighter packs or anything. I unlock all the characters. I haven't played this in so long. I love Smash Brothers, don't get me wrong, but I can only take but so much. The community, the community's terrible. It's one of the worst. You guys are the worst. Darius Burst EX Plus, another Chronicles. Love the Darius series. It's kind of difficult, like R-Type Final 2. It's kind of difficult. Got a lot of modes and a lot of unlockables though. This is definitely for some of the more experienced shooter fans. Really, really fun. And last but not least is Dragon Quest Collection. Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 I got from Amazon for $40. Not the best ports, but they're ports nonetheless, and I wanted to have some sort of physical copy of the first Dragon Quest because that game taught me how to read when I was a kid. Yes, I wasn't really big into reading when I was a kid, and it was RPGs that got me into it. You know, some people say, my first book was Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Mine was Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy. So anyway, guys, that's my physical Switch collection. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And man, I'm like I said, I absolutely love the Switch. I plan on buying a lot more. This is one console I do enjoy collecting for. I'm not as much of a collector as I used to be, but Switch, I have a very, very soft spot that I definitely have to get some of those games. But what are some of your favorite Nintendo physical Switch releases that you have in your collection? Leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, but also hit that bell so you're notified on all future videos that come out on this channel. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.